Morning or afternoon, wherever you're at. I am on the West Coast, so it is only 11 o'clock here. I have not touched my nails since I moved, so we're gonna do a weekly reset of these nails, which is actually a couple months past due, but they are looking a little worse for wear for sure. I am starting with my Sally Hansen cuticle remover cream. I haven't used a different brand before, so I don't actually know if there's a better one out there, and I just am not aware of it. This one works okay. Could be better, I'm sure. This morning is extra cold, and it started raining this week. In Oregon, we don't usually get like really nice and neat fall days. And we've had a couple weeks of actual fall days, but now the rain's starting up, so everything's gonna get kind of gross. Let me know if you guys can't hear me. I'm gonna put a poll down actually, see if you guys can hear me. I've never done a live before, so this is kind of fun. I get to kind of figure out the system as I go. So as you can see, I've got some fun. This is kind of a fall army green-ish something or other, and then a pink to go with it. I'm gonna do kind of a simple manicure today, just because I don't really want to put too much on my nails with how dry and brittle they kind of are right now. I really do like to do my nails once a week if possible, just because I like to refresh it and make it look nice and cute, and that kind of 50s vibe, you know, you always had your nails nice and done. And it definitely adds to my experience, even just as I'm cleaning and things like that, because I get to see the pretty nails while I'm doing housework or outside or anything like that. Brings a little bit of beauty to my life. Oh, I just realized I was completely out of the camera. My face and the camera are not in the same spot, so I was definitely leaning that towards me. Not everybody likes to do the cuticle care here, but I really like how it feels. My cuticles get really dry, and then I also have fairly small nail beds, I feel like. So pushing them back means that I get to actually see the whole nail and put polish on the whole nail. What are you guys doing this morning? Anything fun? Anything on your to-do list that you're getting done? Or are we having a slow morning? Are you at work? Let's get the chat going here and see what everybody's up to today. I do plan on doing my nail reset with you guys live every Tuesday at 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So if this is something that you'd like to do alongside of me, I can do some pretty intricate designs, and so you might learn a couple techniques. Maybe not intricate. I mean, it's not like nail salon level intricate, but home intricate, I would say. There's like tiers to this. Alright. So then I just go through and trim all this off. Just a little bit that's sticking up. Again, just make that nail bed a little bit bigger. Today I'm going to do a combination of full nail and French tips. And I'm probably going to do some line work on the full nails too. I really like when you do almost a French tip line, like right here when it's a full nail. So I'm going to do that in white on the gray-green color. I bought this color this one right here. I bought it a long time ago, but it's definitely a fall color. So it's not one that I actually like using any other time. So I think I've maybe worn it once, but not more than that. But it's just such a perfect fall color. Okay. I wonder if anybody's in the chat. I'm not seeing it pop up on my screen, so I don't know if anybody's actually been able to chat on there. I would think the comments would pop up for me, but who knows here. I can start polls. That's pretty much what I see that I can do. I'll just keep polling everybody all day. One thing that my nails are telling me is that I've definitely been dehydrated. When they're splitting as bad as they are, that's usually means I have not been drinking enough water, which is something that I am working on for sure. Fun fact, your skin and nails are actually the last part of your body to get water. So you'll know if you're drinking enough on whether or not they get it. All your other organs are bigger priorities. You're at work right now and it's slow. Well, that's good, I think. I don't know. I used to get bored when it was too slow at work. So for some people that's good. For some people it's not what you would want to happen. Are we happy it's slow or are we sad it's slow? I always liked when it was really busy, but then I would like having a downtime too. Some days I was very grateful if it was slow and I was just like, I don't want to do anything. I think it also depends if you're dealing with the public or not. If you're not dealing with a lot of people, I could see slow being kind of boring. But if you're dealing with a lot of people, then slow might be a good reprieve. Thanks for commenting too, because I can actually see that on my screen. So that's good to know. That's how that works. All right, we're almost done here. And then I've just got to trim a couple of my nails too, because they have broke. A lot of them have been. All the ones that are like short like this are because they broke. I let them get too long. I kept putting this off, not prioritizing things like this. We had a big family event, so it's been a couple weeks of working through that situation. All right. Almost done here with the cuticle care. And I did bring out my cuticle oil here. I enjoy how they look and feel if I use that every night, and I just have not been doing that. So I do want to make sure I put some on after today. Okay, that already looks so much better. I did go a little short on a couple spots, but those were also spots that were already splitting. All right, now let's get the nails all the same length. Usually I like them about this long. So a couple of these are too long and a couple of them are too short, but I'm gonna make them all even to here so that they don't look funky. That's one thing that drives me crazy is when everything's different lengths. One thing you'll learn about me, I absolutely despise emery boards. Can't stand them. So I never file my nails. So what I do is I actually use the clippers, and this is a good technique for other people who can't stand them either. I really don't know why. It might be like my mother used them all the time, and so we just constantly heard the grinding and it drives me crazy. But I actually just use the clippers to get the shape that I want. Let's see if I can get it to focus. No, I'm not sure why my camera's not focusing super great. There's like no focus option, but I use it to get the shape that I want on there. That one's not bad, not bad. I'll leave that one a little bit longer. It's phone calls. Let's see here. I drop people and it's not going anymore. Okay, I think I got it back. Sorry guys. Now I know next time, make sure that I turn off call notifications too. I thought about the text messages. I made sure that those weren't gonna disrupt anything, but I don't get a lot of phone calls. I definitely did not think about that one. Usually people are gonna call me, they text first so that I have a heads up. It's such a different cultural thing to older generations too. Just calling without texting. If somebody calls me, I usually panic and think that something's wrong. My friend actually called me the other night just to come over, and I definitely thought she was in trouble or something was going on because I was not expecting her phone call. Anybody else like that? Phone calls are just kind of make your heart race. All right. Now that we've got that part done, the next thing I like to do is a nail prep dehydrator. I don't use this every time because it can make your nails brittle. So I only use it every few times, and then sometimes I also use a nail strengthener. But since I had to use so much cuticle cream, I'm definitely gonna try to get some of that, dissolve some of that off with this. And you can see, look at how quickly that dehydrates the nail. Makes it so that things stick better. All right. Perfect. Everybody's hearing me just fine. I'm using a fancy mic, so I wasn't sure how that would go over, if it would work on the live stream or not. So I'm glad that it is. Right. Oh, I already, even just having my nails done to this point, it feels, ignore the spots where I got myself, but it feels so much better for them to be one length and happy and my cuticles cleaned up. That makes the biggest difference for me. All right, let's see here. I don't know exactly how I want to do it, but I think I want to do, I think I'm going to do full length pink. Oh, we're not mixed up very well. I know you're not supposed to do it that way. You're supposed to do the roly. This is the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel. So there's step 1 and then there's a step 2. And that's the top coat. So this is a non-UV gel. So it cures on its own. It dries pretty well. And I do like the wear. I actually, with the home gel kits, I've tried 2 different brands. They do not stick on my nails hardly at all. They just, it pops off like a cap. It's the craziest thing. Other people don't have that problem, but it doesn't. I've tried all the different prep techniques. I make sure to cure each one and they just pop off. Oh, that is one thing I don't like about this. Sometimes it actually, it does take a few coats, but it also likes to be kind of splotchy on there. You can see it there. All right, so I think I'm going to do pink there, and then the tip here, a pink tip here. And we'll of course do a second coat, but All right, and then come in with this pretty green color. I don't know if it's green, gray. It's an interesting color for sure. What's your guys' opinion? Is this a gray, or is it a green, or is it a combination of both? I'm glad I was able to get that open. I don't have anybody to help me here. I feel like it looks more green on than it does in the bottle. Oh, it's a nice color. I actually don't think I have worn this one at all then, because I don't recognize that. And then I think I'll do another tippy tip. I'm kind of obsessed with French tips. A lot of times my manicures are just French tips of different colors. Like, I just love the way that they look. And then we'll do another full nail on the pinky. The pinky hardly ever gets a tip because it's just so little. All right, definitely need multiple coats, but yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go with for this next week. Looks green to you? Yeah, and it looks a lot more green on, I think. I mean, now that I'm looking at them side by side, it looks exactly the same, but it looked more green on to me. But it's a nice fall green. Like, it's not a bright plants are growing green, so it's definitely not a springtime color. I need to get like a nice burnt orange to put on. Maybe the orange would look good with the green. Make it really fall. That's looking a lot better with more coats. Finally popped up for you. Thanks for joining us. Can you hear me? Somebody just voted that they can't hear me. Did we lose my sound? Yeah, it's a nice green. Okay, perfect. I'm glad everybody can hear then. I didn't grab my black, but I might have to go get my black liner to do. I always do a line behind my tips. It feels more complete. And I guess maybe it hides all the errors. I'm not doing any designs this time. This is what I'm doing. I'm gonna do a line here probably. And maybe on that one I might do like a white line to complete the tip look all the way around. But I'm kind of out of practice because I haven't done my nails in months. So I'm getting back into the groove of it. Making sure I don't just get it all over everything. And I'm feeling very basic and clean. You know, sometimes I want to go crazy and have like flowers and things like that. But I feel like my fall and winter designs, I have done full leaves before on my nails. And my fall and winter designs take a whole lot longer than like my summer ones do. Flowers are way faster to do than leaves or snowflakes or whatever else. So I just decided I was going to do real basic. But yeah, this is what we're looking at. I really love this, especially in this transitory time where there's still sun out and it's still pretty. I feel like I can get away with the light pink too. Yeah, basic. Yup, super basic, but pretty and elegant. I don't think I want to do a black, so maybe I won't line behind that at all, because I don't really want to add black to this. I don't want to make it that dark. Usually I do a line behind each of those. Basic in the best way. You know, that's something that I'm having to learn more of, is how nice simple things can be. I feel like so many times you see things that are over the top and that's what we aspire towards, but there's so much to be gleaned from simple, basic, clean, elegant And it's something that I have to kind of force myself to find and appreciate the beauty in, because otherwise I would just try to go over the top all the time. Way more relaxed and classy. Yeah, and as I'm getting older, I'm enjoying simple things more. I'm finding that I'm able to look at it and appreciate it and not feel the need to do more all the time. Next week I might even just do a nice, oh, you know what I'll probably end up doing is a nice French tip that's, I don't know, does French mean red? I just mean, when I say French, I just mean that I'm doing the tips. So I'm gonna do a red tip next week to kind of go with the color of the seasons, and maybe I'll do a leaf. It's not so funny. Parents always warn us and we don't believe them until they're old. We don't believe them about what? That simple's better? Okay, so I'm gonna do red tips then next week, I think. That's my quintessential fall look, but I wasn't feeling like, yes, it is very fall-y outside right now, but I wasn't feeling like I'm in that phase yet where I'm fully embracing the red nails. As far as believing parents though, yeah, there's definitely things that you hear growing up. I mean, the biggest one being like, enjoy your youth while you have it, right? I mean, people still now, even, you know, I'm over 30 and people are like, oh, you're just a baby. And I feel like I've got so much experience in the last 10 years as an adult. Yeah, a darker red. I never do bright red. I don't even really do bright red in the summer or anything. But I usually do a deep red in the fall. And then I do a black line behind the tip. In case you guys can't tell, I am right-handed. So this is always harder on this side. I don't know why I never start with that side. I always like to start with like where I'm confident. You're gonna wish you were a teen again, and me thinking, no way, this sucks. Take me back. Take me back now. Yeah. There's definitely things that I enjoy about being an adult, but I wish there was a way that we could actually give kids the ability to fully enjoy their teenage life. You've been waiting for it, just watching and waiting in the darkness to see how bad it goes. Yeah, my flowers are never as good on this side, that's for sure. Tell you what, right now my foot is super asleep because I'm sitting on the floor. It's not even pins and needles yet, but it's about to get there. It just doesn't end up as smooth over here. Maybe I'll need more coats. I haven't shut up, so not dark here. I didn't say quiet. You can be loud in the dark. It doesn't have to be silent in the dark. I do miss how much time I made for my hobbies as a teenager. Whereas now I have such a hard time making sure that I'm doing those things that I love. I did so much as a teenager. And now I'm just like, when was the last time I painted? Literally 20 years ago. Silent in the dark is not suspicious. This is true. That's, oh no. It's all right. We've got a rag here, just in case. We're not nail polishing this table. This rag is done for now, but that's okay. That's what it's for. You just want to sleep till noon again. I mean, that's what the weekends are for, unless you've got kids, and then they're just gonna mess that all up. What is sleep when you have kids? I have mini demons. Oh my Lanta. No children here, just demons. what makes them mini demons. What have you got planned for your mini demons today? Okay, so it's not, I mean, this one's way thicker of a pink color than the other side is. One chewed open a, are you talking about dogs? That doesn't sound like humans at all. Earn some TV time. Nice, nice. Wow, that's special. Hopefully she didn't swallow any of the plastic. All right, I need to try to not keep making this line thicker and thicker. All right. Now the real trick is gonna be, oh, she's at least a smart demon and spit it out. Okay, well that's, I mean, nobody said demons weren't smart. I guess that's one way to get marshmallows. Yeah, if you're not getting what you want. You could also use your hands, but you know, to each their own, I suppose. Take notes. It's the only way to open it. I think I'm gonna pass on chewing open plastic bags. That's definitely not something I enjoy. All right, so next I'm using the LA Colors Art Decor, and I really enjoy these ones. They're actually at Dollar Tree, so super cheap, but they have this really long, thin brush. Let me see if I can get it to focus there. Not quite, but it makes doing lines really nice on there. They do still make them, yeah. And they actually have, I bought a few more colors. They had like a fluorescent orange, which I've never used, but I was really excited about it. And then they have a yellow and white and black. And yeah, this is the only thing I use to do my lines. It's so much better than anything else. All right, let's see. I got you guys in the camera here. Just gonna go like so. Oh, yeah, that ended up not even at all, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's see if we can fix it. It's almost like a little Nike swoosh on the other side. Let's make it thicker. This is how it's supposed to be. Promise I intended this. Just kidding. That's all right. I told you guys I'm out of practice. Usually this goes a lot better. Turn it into little birds. Can't wait for the right hand. Yeah, thanks for the support there. I don't even know how I would make it into a bird, to be honest. If you're a bird, I'm a bird. The Notebook is on Netflix now, so that's definitely in my watch future. I said birds because it's a beautiful little accident. I mean, that painting can definitely be applied to nail polish here. There we go. That's a little bit better. First one had to be a mess up. It's still not great, but it's a little better. And I think I am gonna, why are we not zooming? I am gonna carry it over to the pinky, I think. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I do the pinky with a line too, or just leave it? Why are we so blurry? I'm sorry. I'll leave it for now. You guys give me your opinions. All right, now the non-dominant hand here. Sometimes this one's better because I'm less confident, which is crazy. Sometimes the lines are better, I should say. I'm also working around the camera, so that's a new piece of this puzzle. Okay, I can't talk during this one. Yeah, see, sometimes lacking confidence is better. Leave it. Okay, I'll leave it full. Means we're almost done here, guys. Don't forget to breathe. Yeah, I definitely hold my breath, which is fine. I have decent lung capacity. I can do those military lung tests from the, I don't know if you've ever seen them, but on Facebook or TikTok or wherever, there will be a reel that's like, hold your breath. See, I taught and I went too thick. Hold your breath, or inhale and then hold your breath. This is what military guys or cops or whatever do. Same. Then my husband asked, why are you sighing? Like, I'm just catching my breath, bro. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of on his side though, because I am definitely somebody who notices breathing changes and thinks that something must be wrong. Okay. Yeah, not bad for just getting back into it. How do you like this giant piece over here that's just blank? And this pink is definitely not as thick on this side. I might do another coat of pink here. Get off that wood table. You know, it's funny because I actually have done it on this wood table a lot and never spilled on it. But because I'm on camera, I'm obviously going to spill a lot on here. I should grab like a placemat or something next time too. This table is actually really nice though. I don't know what it's coated in, but when you spill or like it doesn't get rings from water, from drinks or anything. Oh, there we go. We're getting a little bit less splotchy there. This pink is definitely old, so it's not loving life. Probably epoxy. Yeah, I was thinking epoxy, or that might be the same thing as like a resin, but we don't even own coasters, and it doesn't have any issues with them. Oh man, I just hit my bottle though. Messed up that side. I might just take it off and start over. Yep, we're taking it off. Well, not all the way off, but part of the way off. That's the problem with letting things dry. It takes so long. I can't do my nails in the evening at all because I will wake up with like lines of my hair in it, which if that's what I'm going for, then great, but it doesn't matter how dry I think they aren't actually dry, you know? That does look very good. Thank you. I mean, especially this nail that I just messed up, right? I'm certainly out of practice. But again, that's why we picked simple for right now. If I do my nails, I have to do gel. I don't have 7 to 10 business days to wait for it to dry. Yeah, right? I actually just have an appointment later today, a virtual appointment. And so that's why it kind of works, because I'm not going to get into any cleaning projects right now or anything crazy, because I'm just going to be sitting on my appointment here in a little bit. So that's kind of why I chose this time frame, was it's built-in forced drying for my nails. All right, and then you just go in with the Sally Hansen gel top coat step 2. But you were saying you have to do gels because of dry time, which is true, but I will say the Sally Hansen 2-step gel without the UV, which is what I'm using today, lasts longer for me than actual gel nails do. At least home gel. Salon gel does pretty good. Oh, that wasn't dry. That's all right. This lady did my wedding nails. Oh, yes. Hi, Abby. It's hard to find the right routine that works for your nails. Yeah, and I've tried, oh my goodness, I've gone through all of the home steps for doing your nails, for gels, and I've tried everything, and it just peels off and is a complete waste, and it peels off within like 3 days. I don't even get a whole week out of them. I'd rather my nails chip a little bit than to peel like that. When you do Christmas nails, please do a Santa hat. Ooh, I've never done a Santa hat, actually. So I think I can add that to the list. I do a lot of plaid in Christmas, like buffalo plaid or gray, white, black plaid. That's usually my go-to for winter, like December time period. November, I do enjoy my leaves and decor like that. You'll be there? Perfect. Every single Tuesday is the goal at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to go live and do nails together. I would love if other people were watching and doing theirs too and kind of sharing what they were doing or just getting inspired. I like the Santa hat that is like a French tip. Have you seen those? No, I don't think I have. Is it the base, like the white base? Oh, what happened to that now? Man, we're not going for perfect today, that's for sure. The white base of the hat is the tip itself, and then you kind of bring the rest of the hat down towards your finger? Is that what we're doing there? Yeah, definitely not perfect today. Did not let that dry long enough. It's not a full hat. Oh, so is it like the puffy part of the Santa hat is the tip? So you make it kind of cloud-like on the tip? I can definitely try to do something like that. I haven't done it before. And when my nails are longer, I can do more things like that with the tip and doing different kind of art on the tip. So I've done other little things like within that space, but usually they're about this long. Like the rim of the hat on tip, then the top droops down. Just Google Santa hat nails. Okay, well, I'll have to do that. All right, well, I'm almost all done. So once this dries, we're gonna put some cuticle oil on because we need some help. But thank you everyone for joining today. Yeah, definitely need some help over here. Look how bad those are. Cuticle care. It's important, folks. I also use coconut oil. So if you don't have a cuticle oil specifically, you can use pretty much any oil. So I use coconut oil. I've used castor oil. I've used jojoba oil. I've used vitamin E oil is a really good one. Thanks for letting me steal your chat. No, girl, it's been great. I appreciate you chatting with me and keeping it fun. Have fun with your demons today. Hopefully they don't, you know, eat your house down or anything crazy like that. All right, folks, I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you, everyone, for joining me, and I will see you next week at 11. I am going to pre-soak these off because we just don't have time for that on here. Oh, they're not going to eat your house, just your soul. That's perfect. So pre-soak these off, and I think we'll probably end up doing a red tip, black line, maybe a plaid over here. I might do some full nail plaid on maybe those two fingers. I don't quite know yet, but you can definitely, I'll put a poll out on Monday on YouTube of what I should do, and you guys can all vote on it too. All right, everybody have a great, who needs a soul anyways? Turkey, you want me to do a turkey? What, is it even Thanksgiving time yet? I could try a turkey, probably turkey tails. According to your children, you don't need one. All right, well, I'll put out a couple different ideas next week on the community board here on YouTube. Bye, everyone.